hunk of pizza road trip ready. Oh. Welcome, friends, episode 45 of Dub Life. I am here in the still very incomplete arcade, not any different at all than the last time that you saw it, the last episode. Other than I've got the arcades off of this, and last night I was trying to work on mounting the LEDs late at night, and I was being unsuccessful and getting frustrated, and it was late, so I went to bed. It is before work. I am going to try to work on that again this morning. I do have some things I'm going to do in here by myself today. I want to get the LEDs and the power supply and the smart plug and all that mounted on this side. That side over there is where we still have to make one more adjustment to the shelf piece. But I'd like to get kind of this half in a better state of being complete. So I'll show you that as I work on it. Some in the morning, probably some at lunch break, and then after work. I have a couple new figure arts I can show you. I should have a new Mezco coming today. And then this weekend, it's my dad's birthday, so we'll be headed out of town. So, time with my family this weekend, time with Big Dub this weekend. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's see if I can't get some lights mounted. So I've got it flipped upside down. This is the back and the underside of the ceiling or the roof of it. And I just wiped it down. I think probably what happened is the particles and the molecules and whatever from the wood and the paint got stuck to like the adhesive and just made it fall off. Same thing with the command strip on the power strip. So I'm gonna actually use like some screws, brackets to mount it, as well as some extra double-sided tape and that type of thing, and hopefully it will work this time, because it did not work at all last night. Well, here is my finished product. The problem, you can see the adhesive just still won't stay down. So I've got little brackets, but I only had 4. It comes with 4. And then I'm using some 3M double-sided, like really good tape. This I mounted with a screw. It should be fine. That's got adhesive. I'm not super confident that when I flip this thing around, it's not all just gonna fall down, but that is the best thing I can do without subject matter expertise. So let's see. Flipped it, plugged it in. Ooh. We have light. Nothing seems to have fallen completely. Maybe we win. Here we go. I've got it set to red. This is also that Mercury, which I'm not sure if that's a Walmart in-house brand, but these are cheap. It's like the brain to make them smart. The LEDs I'm using in the toy room are not smart. I just have them connected to a smart plug. So these are connected to a smart plug for the power strip, but the lights themselves are smart. So that I can change saturation and brightness and color and tone and all this stuff. So it looks pretty good. The brain I had to reattach with 3M, so I'm a little worried about that. I mean, you can see up here, it just doesn't want to stay. But the brackets seem to be working, so that's, for me, a success. There's a good look at just how bright they are. Even, I mean, I got the light on and it's daytime, obviously. It's bright, it's morning. Those are really bright, so I'm impressed with the Mercury brand that I got at Walmart. I'm gonna put a little screen capture here where I'm showing you the way the app works, where you can control the different features. I thought you might appreciate that, so check this out. That's a nice app. I actually think it gives me a little more features than the Hue light strips that I have are, but all my Hue light strips are not like 4 or 5 years old, so they've probably improved, but it's much cheaper than the Hue light strips. So I don't think the Mercury is what does Apple call it? HomeKit certified, so it won't work with Siri, unfortunately. Most of my stuff's HomeKit. I tend to buy stuff that's cross-functional with at least HomeKit and the Amazon Echo, and then I also have a Google Home device as well, because I like to just mess around with stuff, as you know. These work definitely with Amazon and Google. Had a little bit of trouble with the Brain. I couldn't get it to power back on when I was messing with it, so I don't know if I shorted it out or I need to reset it or something, so I just swapped it out for a different Brain, because I think on the long wall, we're only going to need one Brain and one power supply. We'll probably connect the 2 strips, but that'll be later once we finish the other unit, hopefully this weekend or soon thereafter. So later today, after work, I'll go back up there. I'm going to try to put some more stuff on the wall, get the arcades plugged in, get everything on that short wall in a decent state of being complete. I don't know that this will fully be complete for maybe a month or 2, because I want to get everything up that I have to get up, and then see how much space is left, and then kind of decide visually what I want to do, if I want to bring anything else in there or whatever. So anyway, I've got to work for a while, and then at lunch break I'm going to run up and pick up a package. Lunchtime. Concert time.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the young boy you touch that thing now? I was so high I did not recognize.
50-cent corn dog Wednesday at Sonic. How come I always miss 50-cent corn dog day the next day? I only see the advertisement the next day. Poopy.
If you hold on for one more day.
You know what? I went ahead and ordered some Little Caesars because I'm going to Walgreens to pick up my package. There's a Little Caesars right beside it. I used the app, and I'm going to have a stuffed crust in the pizza portal to pick it up from the pizza portal. Yeah. Try to avoid diarrhea.
I will wait for you.
Walgreens, the normal Walgreens you see me pick up packages from. Not the normal Walgreens I'd go to for other things, but this is the easiest for me to get to when I just want to run and pick up a package on lunch. And then over there is where the Little Creasers is. I think last time I was here they actually had some decent stuffed wasp. Invisible One, Medusa. What is it? Emma Frost that people are looking for? Althor. More Medusa. McFoley. Ultra Instinct Goku. Not much anything. Definitely not anything I'm looking for, but I guess the Thor's a decent little deal. What about the Pops? That doesn't look like anything special. Untamed, Batman, Undertaker. Try me. Look how big the box is. To strap it in the seatbelt, it fits. I did not order 4 Commissioner Gordon Mezco STCC with Batsing. I ordered 2, so I guess there's just a lot of filler in that box, but there is me box. Now it is time to go to Little Caesars.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? I gotta get my pizza.
Arrival. Gotta look for my name and enter the code 347 to get my pizza. There it is. Pizza World. Oh. 347. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Delicious. Their app is really great. You saw, I mean, that was not edited. I just walked in, pressed a number, and there's my pizza. And walked out, and I got the stuffed crust, extra most bestest pepperoni. You know, like if you just want to get the $5 pepperoni, like Little Caesars is never slow. You just go through the drive-thru and get it, or walk in and get it. But if you want the thick crust or the meat pizza or something else other than cheese or pepperoni, you know, sometimes it takes like 10, 15, 20 minutes. They never have it ready. So that app is so easy to use. You just open it. You should still be logged in once you've logged in. And because the Little Caesars menu is not very big, it's just easy. Click a couple things and there you go. Apple Pay and off you go. So,
I like it. Let's see what's on the radio. Oh, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on, squeeze that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get some pizza. Put it in my belly. Oh, yeah.
Little cherry Pepsi. I'll open the box later. Ooh, that looks pretty good, actually. Ooh. Stuffed crust. That side's normal Little Caesars pizza. Let's do this. That's good. I like Little Caesars. Lunchtime. I enjoyed that pizza. Try the stuffed crust there. So the Mezco box inside a box. And it's good, just the two I ordered. I didn't want it to be extra. Look at that little pen. I think that's different. I don't think they send a pen. They usually send that thing or like the little Mezits guys. But not this time. Pen. All right, let me unpack this. There it is. Commissioner Gordon and Bat Signal. Really nice box. I like the box, actually. It's kind of like the Judge Dredd box, probably exactly like it. If I remember right, what the combo was with the Lawmaster. And these I've picked up this week, the Goldo from Demoniacal Fit, the Freezer Force, and then both the original Homecoming suit and the new whatever advanced suit. The two Far From Home figure arts that have been released thus far, those came in. All that came in from Asia. Obviously this is from Mezco, so pretty good. I gotta go back to work, and we'll go back to the arcade and get some more work done after the day ends. Just a brief break in the workday. In 28 seconds, I'm trying to get the never-ending pasta pass. And man, I want that lifetime pasta pass. Oh! Like got in the waiting room completely easily. Hopefully that means something. Come on! Well, that's a good first start. I got one of the 24,009 weeks of unlimited pasta. Hopefully I get one of the 50 lifetime pasta passes. Guess we'll find out later in the episode. It is just about the end of the workday, and I have another box that came in. That's actually stuff I need to do what I'm going to do tonight upstairs. So glad that came in. Came in through Amazon Courier. Actually, probably greater than half of my Amazon items are delivered by an Amazon Courier. We have a distribution warehouse like 20 minutes away. So like I could even get stuff in 1 hour, sometimes for free in 1 hour, but usually it's like $5. So that's good. But something I need for upstairs, we'll look at that when I go upstairs. But I never realized, today was the first time I realized that when you have an Amazon Courier tracking, I use a third-party tracking app normally, so I just dump everything in there and I can look in one place. But I just happen to look on the Amazon app. It actually shows you on a map where your driver is and how many stops away they are from you. And the second it said you're next, like 30 seconds later, they were at my door. So it's pretty cool. You can kind of know when your thing's coming in. So let's go upstairs, work in the arcade, huh? Back upstairs we go. So what these are is top loaders. Like the little plastic sleeves that you can slide comics in. They're like, I got like the semi-rigid ones. And it's because on this wall, so over here on this wall, those are all slabs. And I have more slabs coming in and I'll continue to grow that. But on this wall, I wanted to put covers, Walking Dead covers. They just they aren't really worth anything. You know, they're just, maybe even cover price are lower. But just are cool. Connecting covers, things like that. So I'm going to put those in the top loaders and put them up there. Thought that's a good idea. The same way I hung these, because I don't think these are going to be very heavy. They should hang really nice, in my opinion. And then we can go from there. So let me get the first set loaded up in the top loaders, and I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. There's the first 6 that I'm going to start in that corner and go over with. So these are the B covers. Near the end of the run, they did 12 of these. I think it was Bill Sienkiewicz. I think that was the name of the artist. I love them. And there are 12 different characters, just like that. So I'm gonna finish getting the 12 and get them up on the wall and show you what that'll look like. There is the first 12, looking good. I think I've got room for 5 by 5 right there. So I'm gonna put those. There's a 5 by 5 connecting cover. So that's my next step, is to put those up there, but this is gonna look lovely. I love those portraits. A little update, you go down the portraits and into the 115, the All Out War connecting cover. That's 10 covers that connect. I think that looks great. And then these are 2 of just my favorite Michelin base covers. I needed 1 extra on the end to fill it out. Happy the way that turned out. Let me catch you up. I have everything on this wall done that I'm gonna do today. So I've got the 2 Michonne covers up there. This is the All Out War connecting cover. These are some pins from the mega box there above the door, the Walking Dead blind box. I got a little Walking Dead postcard with Daryl and Merle. Got a little mega box Abraham said. I've got a What's Up My Negan. I've got a Lucille keychain. And then got the glams. Let me flip the camera and show you a little better. You can see those keychains, they're pretty cool. Or the pens, I'm sorry. These came in the blind box each week, or each, well, quarter. See that postcard there. And I'll step back. So these 8 books here are all signed, but they're not graded. So you can see I've got a couple from Charlie Adlard. I've got several from Tony Moore, the original artist. Charlie Adlard, the artist most of at the time. That's a Clayton Crane signature on the variant. And then I think I got a Cliff Rathbun and a Kirkman. So lots of autographs there. Then because I like things to have hidden meaning, I have all 16 of the blind bag Virgin sketch that we were looking for at Atlanta Comic Con with my friends. So not only all those black and white ones look cool, but they mean something to me because they were with my friends. And then this is the Whisperer War connecting cover. You can't see because of the glare. I'll try to show you that better later. So now let's get some furniture back in place. Another update for you underneath this set of comics. I'm putting this little bookshelf where it's gonna have, got my hardcover, my 15th anniversary box, Image First that tells a Negan story. Here's Negan. I've got my omnibus, all my hardcover trades, my softcover trades. Then it's just some other random hardcover things, gifts I've gotten, some other little books, Walking Dead. There'll be a 4th omnibus, a 16th, I think, or maybe 17th? No, 16th hardcover trade and a 32nd softcover trade, and that'll end it till I have left space for all those. And then these are like the things I'm in the middle of reading. Various, like my pull list stuff. I'm very far behind, but I think in this room I'm going to read a little better. So I want to have a place for my current stuff I'm reading. I think that looks pretty good in the corner. Onward and upward. Got the furniture in place for this half of the room. Let's see what the magic can do. Alexa, turn on the arcade lights. Oh, lights on. Alexa, turn on the arcade. Oh, please work. Ooh. Come on, Street Fighter. Yes! How exciting. Alexa, turn the arcade lights red. How wonderful! So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. I really am pleased. You see the games are going. So this side of the house, of the arcade part of the house, practically done. Let me flip the camera and show you some details. So you can see the games here. The coffee table will slide around and the sofa can slide around really easy. But I mean, even with them in place, you can see you can still stand to play. I wish the room was maybe 5-6 feet wider because it'd make it easier. But even here, you can get over here to play if you need to, and we can slide it as necessary. So you see under there is a big gap. We're gonna put something under each of these, and then that one's missing. I'm probably going to move all my McFarlane Walking Dead 5-inch figures in here. I may move some other stuff in here, maybe Batman the Animated Series. Another thing we're thinking about doing that I've talked to you about is having a shelf that comes out of the wall and then just stops right here above the arcades so that I can put whatever, statues, figures, other collectibles and whatever. You see I'm leaving intentionally space on the walls. That's because these collections are growing. Even The Walking Dead's almost done, so this wall I'll probably finish out pretty easily. But you can see this wall is still very empty. This is from my Walking Dead slabs, which will continue to grow. So I probably won't do much with that. And then back here on the wall with the couch, the back wall, is where you're gonna get the skateboards I got signed by the Turtle actors and some of that kind of memorabilia. But I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna bring my other Walking Dead things up here, like my prop replicas and what have you. But you can see how it's starting to take shape. We're gonna put a little floating shelf, a really small shelf under here, and I'm gonna put my NES Classic and SNES Classic. That way you can just walk up to the TV like it's an arcade as well and play Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Probably on this wall is gonna be my Rick commissions. You see I've got my stack of Rick commissions right there. And then these are my premium Walking Dead books. That's a slab 1 through 6, and then 19 first appearance of Michonne, 27 first appearance of Governor. I may put them here. I haven't decided yet. I'm kind of waiting for David's thoughts on that wall before I do anything with this. I thought about going to get, I'm almost out of command strips. I need to get some more. I thought about going to get some more, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. But what I might do, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Can I play this one-handed? Let's see. Touch it now. Hey, feel it. Oh. This is gonna be hard. Oh, he got me in the bum. Oh, look at this house here. Oh, look. Oh. Can I win with just uppercuts? Nope. Oh. This is not easy with, I lost. But I do think I'm gonna end today's part of the video. I'm pretty warm out, sweaty, a mess. I need to take a shower. I still have a lot of pizza. I'll eat some more pizza for dinner, and I'm gonna sit around and watch TV. But I'm really happy with all of this that I got done this evening, and getting the lights done this morning. So I'm happy. I'll catch you in the morning where we gonna go for Dad's birthday. Good morning. Had to shave. Going home for my father's birthday. We're going to their home, not my home. Here in a little while, I've got several hours of work, and then I'll take off work a little early. Head that way. We'll have dinner tonight, probably at home. I think Mom's gonna cook, and we'll see from there. I got my my Coach bag, little overnight bag, packed and ready to go. I like that design. I think that's called like herringbone. I don't remember what that's called. But like the gray and black. I got this. I actually have a few pieces of luggage like that, and I like it. I don't have any suitcases of that nature, but regular I do. So, I had a good day yesterday, productive. I think I showed you that David got me this prize. Walking Dead, the final season on Xbox from Telltale. I've played the first season and half of the second. I don't know if there was a third. I need to probably just start over. I don't know if they're still available. I know Telltale went out of business. So it's possible that I don't have them anymore, because I think I had them digitally. And yeah, look at that. But he gave me that last week, and I've heard that story is really good, so I need to play through that. Anyway, I got to get to work, but I think we'll have a good time today. I may stop by a comic store so I can try some of that once I get into town. So let's get it going. I had a box arrive. Do you want to see what's in the box? I do. So first, I got a slab. First appearance of Black Cat. Just a 4.0, but that's a book I really wanted. I've been getting a lot of Amazing Spider-Man slabs recently. And then what happened was, this is Key Comics Boston. I would highly recommend from them after receiving this. So he had a number of lots of comic books that were on sale, auctions, with like a $3 starting bid. And I won like 7 or 8 of them. And nobody ever bid except me. So I got them really cheap. And he combined shipping. Typically when you win stuff at an initial starting bid, the seller's not super happy about it. And they don't work with you. But he even combined shipping. So those are $3 each. And then it was like $10 total shipping, including the slab. So I'm very happy. So let's see. He even threw in bonus times 2 and surprise. So what do you think I bought? Yeah, Thor comics. Oh, Thor comics. Oh, Thor comics. Thor. 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 What do you think this is going to be? Thor. Thor. How awesome is that? Surprise. Oh, more Thor. And bonus. Thor. That's just wonderful. So he didn't even have to, obviously didn't have to give me those 2 stacks. So it's just a bunch of old Thor comics. I've decided I'm going to try to complete, or at least as close as I can, a bunch of runs of Thor. I've been reading that digitally for a long time, and I have some trades, but some of these are so cheap, I decided I'd try to do it. So here's what I have. I don't have a chance to look through it all right now because I've got to finish work and get out of here. Look, Thor Core, never even heard of that. Thunder Strike. I'll pick up some bags and boards and probably some boxes while I am on my trip later today. But I'm really excited about this. Hooray, Thor!
Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down. Get down, girl. Hey. Oh, look, I had a little prism on me. Well, I'm on the road, obviously, and headed toward my folks' house. I do think I'm going to go to Top Dog Comics, which you see me go to when I visit my parents. Chris, the owner there, is a great guy. I think I actually need some long boxes, which I could also get from Kyle in town locally here, or order or whatever, but I'd prefer to buy at a comic shop. I think there are some Walking Dead skinned long boxes. I feel like I've seen those. Hopefully nobody has sold out of them. Because what I think I want to do is move my Walking Dead, now that that series is done, and if it grows, it will be just variant covers here and there. 4 or 5 books a year, if at all. They may not print any more of it. Move those into some long boxes for more permanent storage. Once everything's on the wall that needs to be, and slab that needs to be, that will kind of be a complete collection. But then I actually already won a few more Thor lots on eBay, so I'm going to need some long boxes for that. I want the kind of blue baskets that are in the orange thing to be like my current stuff, the current things I'm reading, or the current runs of the things I'm reading, not back issues. No different than the way a comic store does it. I tell you what, if you're interested in filling in big back issues, like I said, I've been reading Thor a long time, but a long time digital and trades and whatever, and I never read some of these. These are probably like Copper Age, maybe even, I don't know, Silver Age potentially. They're just really cheap, Usually at your local comic store, back issues will be half price. So you can go dig through, and David and I like to do that a lot at conventions and stuff. But if you find a comic store that's selling online, they may have lots of stuff. So one thing I just bought was like 90 old Thor comics. I got it for $47 free shipping. So 50 cents each shipped. And really it's because, these comic book stores and these big comic collectors, they buy whole collections just to get, 10 or 12 key issues that they make all their money off of. And then they just have hundreds of books that there isn't that many people looking for. So they love to move that stuff for anything because it's all profit for them. So I encourage you, if there's a type of thing you like to collect, David likes Deadpool, Ninja Turtles, I like Thor, and you're just trying to, fill things in. I probably will do this with Flash some. Just go find out on eBay and make offers and see if people want to sell it. Because like that one I bought for $47, he had it listed for like $110, but I best offered and he took it. So, just a little tip. Anyway,
Road trip for me. I'm not going to give you any concert because there actually are a few podcasts I'm really interested in listening to. One specifically called Carrier. If you did listen to Blackout, the podcast I recommended a couple months ago, it has Rami Malek in it, and it's an incredible audio experience. If you haven't listened to that, listen to that. But if you have, it's the next podcast from that company. It's not a sequel or anything. It's a completely different story. It's called Carrier, and it is fantastic. So I want to listen to that. I'll talk to you when I get to the comic book store. Had to get gas along the way, so I'm at Food Mart. All I've had to eat today was a Rice Krispie treat, so I need to get something to eat in here. Listen to the next episode of Carrier, the podcast I was just telling you about. It's so good. It's like an audio drama, and the audio is unbelievable. Let's see what prize I can find inside. Fresh homemade biscuits. Well, that's an interesting model. It's like they're buying 24 packs and separating them into their own 6 packs. This is assuredly not going to be the best lunch I've ever had. The old chicken and fries combo from the gas station. I got a vanilla Coca-Cola and a jelly honey bun. So I'll either see you at the comic store or in like 10 minutes with diarrhea. Fast forward. Comics. I'm here at Top Dog Comics. I think last time I was here as a Joe Fest. I think he has that unit now too. He was expanding last time we were here with everybody at that convention. Some logistical stuff I want, and I don't know what else I'll dig through. Hopefully something fun. So it's really nice. He's definitely expanded. Get used to end at that blue wall and look much bigger. Very cool. Bunch of Transformers. Don't transform them. Let's see what I'm looking for here. Iron Man 3 3/4. Look at all the legends. Legos. Let's see. Bunch of legends of all shapes inside. Look at that. It's like squishy. Few arts. Sentinel. Oh, let's see what else we got. We got Egg Attack, some selects. Other Marvel stuff. Oh. Walking Dead. This is horror. Also comics. Comics is what I'm here for today, I believe. Trades. Iron Studios Black Mana. I've thought about that. Catwoman statue is pretty cool. DC stuff. Figure arts there. Very nice. Lots of space. It's great. Those Walking Dead comic boxes. I'm gonna get those. Maybe Thor. I think I need a bunch of those actually. Let's see what else. Oh, Mezco. Comics Bonanza. Oh, it's kind of creepy. Grim. What's up here? Oh, Valiant one, that's cool. Had some more here, so I'm gonna get 4. That should handle all my Walking Dead loose books. Look at that Thanos. That's the new Iron Studios Endgame. I don't actually have that yet. That must mean my pre-order's coming soon. That guy looks awesome. Got a little sports and wrestling. That's the first time I've seen that in person. That looks great. The paint faded off. Yeah, those are really cool. Some cool stuff in the detox. I always want that Thor statue. Has that Hot Toy Flame Trooper cheap. Some G1 bots. And that's the one. The Sideshow Hulk Wolverine statue is fantastic. Thanos. He has all the supplies that I needed, so I picked that up. I'm gonna grab some Thor comics, and he had one of the Walking Dead blind backs sealed I needed. I just need number 1 now. This is just filling in some from the collection I just bought. And then these are just covers I like that are older. Ragnarok cover. Clear the UN, Run for Your Lives. It's God vs. God. It's got Odin and Hela on the cover. Odin against Thor. and Galactus. Just like those covers. So this one I'm going to pick up. I got to get out of here. Having a little symphony. I am now headed to drop my car off at the place where I've got to get service and detail, because when you drive back and forth to Ohio a couple times, Michigan, all of that jazz, the car gets dirty and you pile up the miles pretty quick. So my dad is actually going to pick me up from there. We're going to leave it overnight because the service and stuff is in the morning. So next clip, we'll see Dad on his birthday. China Grove, happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rocking out. He picked me up, car's dropped off, and Mom's cooking supper, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yep.
Now I'm home. Mom, what's for dinner?
Daddy's favorite meal.
Chicken legs in a pot?
No, roast chicken.
Taters?
Mashed potatoes and noodles.
And corn with a lot of butter on top?
Corn and
And a cake?
squash.
Victoria's here for cake?
Roast zucchini.
Victoria's hot for hopper, Mom. Did you know Dad's favorite meal is not squash?
Dad's favorite meal is
Confident on that.
carb.
Look at them taters. And I've migrated to the chair I sit in when I am at my folks' house. And I'm going to rest for a moment after driving. And I will show you once dinner is ready. How exciting. Dad, and like 2 clips ago, Mom very clearly said that she made the squash because that's your favorite thing for dinner. Is that
Yes,
true?
absolutely.
It's not this
Dad's favorite.
chicken
No,
and
not the
noodles.
chicken and noodles.
Vicky, your favorite is squash?
No. She likes, that's a vegetable she'll eat.
I mean,
Let's say
like
clarification.
I mean, it looks good now. I'm going to eat it. Don't get me wrong. I had a bunch of zucchini at the hibachi the other day. Time for supper.
We're watching this show called Pie in the Sky.
Pie in the sky?
Yeah.
I have zucchini and squash. Does that mean I get pie?
You get cake.
Oh, yay! Victoria, and just
fingers.
It's not just light it. Light it off the other one. Don't get wax on the cake.
Well, that was far easier.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Have you never watched someone do that before? Sing, go, 1, 2, 3, go.
Happy birthday to
Me, hey!
Happy birthday to me.
Yay!
Happy birthday,
Dear Dad, yay!
Oh man. No.
Oh!
Happy birthday
That's while
to
picking the
you.
chicken. All right.
It'll
Yay!
go in for 6 months and then I'm an old woman.
And then are we going to use those candles for you?
Sure, why not?
All right. Full belly. Back to the chip. Oh, safety. Do you want to go to Walmart and we'll get the pumpkin spice spam and then we can grill it and have it on a sandwich?
No.
Oh. What if we also go to Venus and Adonis Hair Studios on the way?
Yeah, I'm not sure that place is open anymore.
No. What if we get some oil of Olay and plaster of Paris and we put them together in a duel and see who wins? Then will you eat the pumpkin spice spam?
No.
Oh. Victoria, who do you think is more attractive? The Fiend with the Bray Wyatt lantern or Finn Balor?
Finn Balor.
Oh, look at that lantern. It's the Fiend.
No.
You don't like the Fiend?
That's the Fiend.
Hey, you don't like the Fiend?
No.
That's the decapitated head of Bray Wyatt, but that's the Fiend. So still Finn Balor in his shorty shorts?
I mean, I would prefer that he wear more like shorts and
Then-
not underwear. But
Look at that.
yeah, that's quite disturbing.
We're talking about, well, I thought we were talking about Bubba Fest next weekend if we were going to go. And Victoria's preferred guest, the guest of honor, Mark and Digger from Moonshiners. That's who you're most excited to see if we go, yes?
Yeah, kind of.
So who, did you say Robert Pattinson, the new Batman?
No, I said Scott Patterson from Gilmore Girls.
He's going to be here with Mark and Digger?
No, he's going to be at the German Comic Con in Berlin.
Oh. Why is that who you're most excited to meet?
Well, he's not going to be there. I would love to meet
Look.
him. You could win a coffee date with him.
Look at all these wonderful people. You can meet Mark and Digger. You can meet Jerry. Jamie Lannister's on this list. Ezekiel. Chuck Norris. Look at it. Aaron or Red Skull. Mayor and Trent. Jake the Snake Roberts. Are you excited for that?
No.
Sean Gunn?
Sean Gunn, yes, he is also a Gilmore Girls person. And Rocket Rick.
Do you want to go to breakfast with him as well?
It was coffee. It was coffee with Scott Patterson.
I think it's just time for bed. We'll talk to you in the morning. Say hot pants.
Hot pants.
Good morning from the back seat of the car.
Hey.
Where are we going?
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel for brunch. I don't think you can call it breakfast at 11:36. But brunch. Are you going to get chicken and dumplings with corn and green beans?
No.
And a biscuit?
Fried chicken.
No.
They have fried chicken.
Probably not.
Bacon? Omelets.
I have no idea.
Pork and beans. Ramen noodle soup.
Mama's
No.
French toast.
Mom, you're getting French toast?
No, it's what it's called, I think.
Oh, Mama's French toast. Cracker Barrel. Oh, there it is. You see it. It's 700 degrees here in East Georgia. But I got to decide if I want to get breakfast or lunch. The Cracker Barrel. Oh, hog feed. Pork hog feed. I'm walking in. All right. Total occupancy load 279. All right, thank you. Oh, ran into Victoria. She's hitting in the ear. Chicken jalapenos.
Lynn, your
Oh.
table's ready, Lynn.
Oh, look at that skull.
No, thank you.
What about this?
I don't think
Light up. What about the potions and poisons thing? No. What about this skull? What about that phone right there? Animated haunted phone. That's maybe.
Oh, no, it's got a hand now.
Oh, poor phone. We're all batty though. Our table's ready, but I got sidetracked. Krispy Kreme jelly beans, Harry Potter birdie box. What's this? Jelly slugs. Are those good or yucky? Oh, they look like they're good. Are these ones good or are they yucky? Oh yeah, grass. Sausage. Chicken and dumplings, Victoria. Oh, you can get trout. No?
No.
What day is it? Well, none of those days.
I don't know.
You can get lemon pepper trout.
No, I don't like trout.
No? Apple cider barbecue chicken. Oh, poor trout. Big plate of chicken and dumplings and fixins. Victoria has what appears to be one of the sadder breakfasts I've seen in some time. It's a cup of yogurt.
Vicky, do you want
Mom's
half
got
my
a good
grits?
breakfast. Dad's got lunch.
Ron, do you want some grits?
That doesn't seem to work with what I have, but maybe. Yummy. That's the way I do it. I just mix it all together and make a stew. You like that plan?
That looks gross.
It does not. Looks delicious, Victoria. Well, the sad breakfast is almost gone. That's good at least. How's the yogurt?
That's really what I wanted, so.
Back to it. How was your parfait?
It was delicious.
I'm disappointed that you turned down the sausage-flavored jelly beans.
I have no desire for that whatsoever.
Mom, would you eat sausage-flavored jelly beans? We can run back in and get them. What about grass-flavored jelly beans?
I don't need any jelly beans.
No. We have skipped ahead. We're at 2nd and Charles. Looks like Mom is diving into the free bin. What are you looking for? How to needlepoint.
For Kim.
Oh, she may love that. Yeah, I mean, it's zero risk. You don't think the Master Handbook of IC Circuits? Huh. What is this? Hardening network infrastructure with this gentleman. Huh. So it looks like this gentleman here, right behind that stormtrooper, is kind of hidden. Brought a bunch of comics in to trade in. Didn't get a chance to catch him before he went to the counter, where they're going to give them like 2 cents each. But, you know, part of it. Let's see what's in the cases. This is where they put some of the better figures, props. Can't really see anything. I don't know what that Figma is. And there's a Hyatt Predator. That's an interesting thing to already be here. Above. No, that Velociraptor, that's cool. 175. 1994 original. Look at that. I know a lot of people don't, but one of the few pop things I like anymore, the movie moments. think that one's cool. Like, you look at that one with the Ghostbusters getting slime in them. I like the movie moment ones.
Yeah, I wish they'd make my Dirty Dancing one into a movie moment.
What about that ghost clown? You want that?
No.
Oh, here's this case. Look at all these omnibuses. Batman. Walking Dead 15. That's the one A cover of Walking Dead I need, but $50. I want to have it graded already for $50. Walking Dead #1, Wizard World, St. Louis. $150. Victoria's thinking about this umbrella with long claw.
Yeah.
Do you? Oh yeah, you do pull it out of the holster.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it aloft for everybody. Everybody's looking. Hold it aloft and declare you have the power. Like He-Man, you have the power. See? Mom's saying. Hold it aloft. Declare it.
I don't know how to declare it.
Just to yell, I have the power.
It's
1, 2,
like
3,
a-
go. I
it's
have the
got like a
power.
lick of-
I have the power. 1, 2, 3, go. I have the power.
Power of Long Claw.
Yeah, yell it.
I think it also has like,
Did you poop over there? Is that why that's quarantined?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my.
Maybe they had a guest.
Poop. Throw up.
Someone
Something.
not like a person.
In the garbage can? Oh, is there a... Oh, there's like a backdrop too. I wonder what's happening here exactly. Oh, this is certainly some type of incident.
Oh no.
Don't look in there. It's subpar. Oh, nope, I'm out on that. Okay, some of the new comics. Those are nice. Blank Absolute Carnage cover. They got it marked up. Double. I'm actually getting a piece of commission work on a Blank Absolute Carnage. Hopefully in the next few weeks. Outcast. It's on this side. More new books. No House of X, Power of X. Silver Surfer cover's cool. It's a cool cover. Shuri. I don't think I see anything I need here. Continuing the trend, they do have a lot of Thor books that are $1.95. I think I'm gonna gobble up a bunch of these. Some are a little more, it's like a Jason Aaron. I might even have this cover for $2. I'm gonna pick it up, and I gotta look through the older ones. So here's what I'm gonna get. They had a lot, like those are Thor, but then all of that back there was Thor, and almost all of them are 95 cents or $1.95. But I don't completely know what all I bought off eBay because they're not in yet. So I'm gonna go for the matte fraction ones because I know I haven't bought that, and then some of these that are like the framed variant things. I'm pretty sure I haven't picked up Thor Core, a couple Battle World, the one Jason Aaron, and they're all like $1, so that's good. So I don't know if $7.99's a good price for an Spider-Man 1 variant. Boy, they've got a lot of them. My goodness. Look around at the rest of their toys. Some bots. Legends. Nothing especially needed. Let's see. What is this Black Series? Oh, Trivial Pursuit. Black Series Trivial Pursuit. I wonder if that's about Star Wars or about the figures. NECA stuff, McFarlane stuff. I think that Snake Alien is kind of cool looking. Godzilla. It's over here. Oh, Kurt Angle. Oh, look at that Rusev. That's an interesting one. Oh, squeezable dart. Buffy. Golden Girls. DP. Some multiverse. Cheap Mass Effect. Titans, Tailspin, Tron, Scarecrow. They got a good selection here. I always do. Oh, look at these Savage World Street Fighter figures. Those aren't bad looking if you're into that style. NECA stands. Oh, the NECA figure stands and headstands at the bottom. That's nice. Alright, I'm ready to check out and go relax at the house. Oh, a bunch of Cards Against Humanity. This is just a shelf of fun right here. Llamas Unleashed. Wow. Alright, Steve. What if there's a hopper? Uh-oh, there may be. Join the fight. What's this one? Say hot for Hopper. Oh, that's, I guess, the upside down coming up with the kids. It's kind of a cool poster. What about this? I wonder, does Victoria have that pop? I don't think she does. That's from the first season, maybe? I don't remember that at all. Maybe she can get that as a prize. I got her. I don't know. Maybe that one? Caw-caw! I heard multiple caws. Victoria. I'm gonna just hold this up and embarrass her in front of the whole place. I know how you were saying you wanted this in your bedroom.
That's not true.
No?
No, he is a good babysitter, though.
Oh. Do you, are you hot for Hopper?
Ooh.
That's what I don't know if you have a Hopper Pop. There's that Hopper Pop.
I don't.
And then there's this Hopper Pop. I didn't know if you had one or not. Since you're hot for Hopper, you don't want that babysitter? Oh, there's that Hopper even. That's getting hard to find now. The figure's getting hard to find.
Oh, gosh.
Because a lot of people are hot for Hopper.
That's very true.
You could just bring that to work.
I don't.
No? This, I think, is... See, like, it's not the true first release because it's got these, like, variant ones. Snowball Dance, so it's second season. It's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I like him. I like
You
the one
have
with
a
him.
Hopper item?
I do not have a Hopper item.
Oh, there's Hopper with vines.
I like Hopper with vines.
Ooh. Yes? Yes, I need it. It's too expensive.
Look what I'm gonna buy for my brother.
Oh, nice.
Don't put it on something. I want it to be a surprise.
For which brother? Uncle Ronnie?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think Uncle Ronnie watches my YouTube channel. But if he does, thank you, Uncle Ronnie. You're
Like and
gonna
subscribe.
When are you sending that
Isn't
to
it
him?
cute?
This video won't be up for like a month.
Legos by the ounce.
You want those Legos by the ounce? See, now here we are. We're all hitting it now.
It's just cute.
You're just sending it to him? Yeah, it's
I
nice.
might wait and give it to him at some point.
Well, Uncle Ronnie, if I've ruined the surprise, it's a bigger surprise that you're watching my YouTube channel. So leave a comment that says rub it. Okay. Victoria's not going to get a Hopper, but look at this lovely little book. How to Survive in a Stranger Things World. I think this is cute. Look, this book is cool. Look, mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
hello.
Hopper?
Yes.
Waffles are good anytime. Look, let me find this is my favorite one. And when in doubt, roll the dice and you might get an 11.
Aww,
That's wonderful.
That's very sweet.
This is a cool little book. Friends find adventure everywhere, even at Walmart. A friend has your back. This is great. You sure you don't want Hopper?
I'm sure.
Time to go home. Back home, I'm gonna have a diet Spider-Man and go sit and relax because I gotta wait for the car to finish, which will be another unknown period of time. And Mom, what are you gonna do? Take a nap?
I don't know. I
Read,
water my plants.
Water the plants. Oh, pergola.
It's really hot right now.
Yeah, it's too hot. It's no good. I just realized I didn't get an email yesterday that said you're one of 50 people that win the lifetime pass. Instead of spending that money on all I can eat pasta for the rest of my life, I have to spend it on tires.
That seems unfortunate.
Ow! Mom? Unfortunate? Would you rather have tires or pasta from Life for Olive Garden for free?
No. I think it's a difficult question because I don't want to have unsafe tires to where I wouldn't have a life.
You don't want pastas?
Mama doesn't eat pasta. Mama can't have much pasta.
You can just have all the sausage you want.
No, Mama has to go and eat zoodles at my house.
Oh, I don't want zoodles either. Oh, I didn't win. Well, I won halfway because the regular pasta pass sold out in under a minute.
That's gross. I forgot about it.
Oh, Tootsies. Victoria, did you like your lotions and facial masks?
Yeah, I haven't used the facial mask yet.
You haven't seen the episode where it was National Face Mask. What's happening?
I'm trying to figure out what the volume is now.
It's on the steering wheel control.
I'm sorry.
Ooh. You haven't seen the episode where Studi puts the National Face Mask Day at Lush, teaches me how to put it on.
Was that with Drew?
Yeah.
I have not.
Are you excited for that?
Yeah, Stooty.
Stooty. I think that was her name, Stooty.
Cool. No, I have not used the face mask.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, yes.
It looked like it had banana pudding in it, too.
It says it has bananas in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have used the lotion. I use that today, thank you.
Charity pot to save the whales.
Yes.
Did you feel like you saved the whale when you moisturized?
No, I saved my elbows.
Ooh, safety. All shiny and new tires, looking ready to go another 60,000. Woo! That was not a pleasant bill to pay with the 60,000 mile service and new tires and all that, but you know, Drogon. I don't know if you know, I named my vehicle Drogon when I bought it like 4 years ago. Ooh, it looks good. I think I'm gonna swing back by the comic store just briefly. Totally awesome. Here we go. That's what we're looking for. Some of this goodness. Oh. I'm tempted to get these. There weren't any of those newer Thors I want, but I think I can get them cheaper in a set. But that's one of my very favorite comics of all time, Tom King's Vision. Those tempt me. I don't have the director's cut. I didn't realize he had a lot of these Star Wars action figure covers lined up. Those are cool. So many of them. I like those. Some very early Thor, including some Journey into Mystery. Look at that dinosaurs toy. That is the mama. Bum 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 bum. You know, heyo. So I picked up those Journey into Mystery, a few Journey into Mystery Thor appearances, and several early Thor books. I think it's, I don't know, somewhere in the 1-teens maybe, that Journey into Mystery flips and becomes Thor. 114 maybe, somewhere in there. But I got that last Journey into Mystery Thor and some other cool ones, and I picked up a TMNT Universe, the only one that David was missing in that, so that's good. And Chris, as always, does us right at Top Dog Comics in Augusta, Georgia. Definitely the place to get comics and collectibles and figures in Augusta. It is on Washington Road near the bowling alley. So if you're ever looking for that, in fact, here's a bowling alley right there. Bolero. It used to be Brunswick Bowling Alley when I was growing up, but now it's a Bolero. So pick those up. That's good. Paid a lot of money for the car. That's, you know, not great, but what you have to do when you own a car. And now I got to go home, and it's pretty soon we will be going to take Dad for steak dinner. I think we're going to Longhorn Steakhouse. That's his favorite steakhouse here. There's not a lot of like independently owned steakhouses in this city. At least not where they like to go, and I don't know that there's that many anyway. So it tends to be chain food in this city. For not just steakhouses, almost everything. But he really does like Longhorn quite a bit. I think I got him a Longhorn gift card at Father's Day, so forth and so on. So probably going to do that here in just a bit once I get back home. So stay tuned. Steak soon. We're now at Longhorn, and Mom's going to order that big cow. Are you going to get that big cow on the wall?
Is that what I need to do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think so. No?
I'm not a fan of big cow.
He looks friendly.
He looks...
Until he got his belly eaten. So earlier in this video, I was talking to you about how good the Little Caesars app is as a restaurant app. The Longhorn app basically means it tells you how long you're going to wait. Add the length of time it took you to use the app to that amount of time once you get to the restaurant. That's how long you're going to wait. Yep. It's just practically a waste of time. Nothing. Does nothing for you. It's a liar. But Little Caesars app, you get your pizza immediately. I want ribeye, $7 pepper crusted Flo's filet. That's what you like, right?
Yep.
That's what you're here for? Not for the fire corn on the cob? Hello! That is what's tempting me. Pepper crusted strip. Sides. Sweet potato. Are you getting a sweet potato, Victoria?
No, probably not.
But it's so good. Are you gonna get your steak rare?
You're not getting chicken.
I might just get a side salad. I don't know.
Wings?
Well, I'll get a salad and you can eat it.
Oh, mushrooms. Ooh,
I
yummy.
usually don't eat a salad.
It tells up here that I have bread pudding soup. I dropped my bread in there. How are the wings, Mother?
Good.
Cheers. Which one did you get, a flat or a drum?
Flat.
With the homemade blue cheese?
Yeah.
You want a wing?
I don't know.
Possibly. Oh, steak and tater. It's good? With the 7 peppers, sir, or what did we get? New York strip. It looks delicious. How's the salad?
It's good.
How's your cup of croutons? Delicious?
I put them over.
Are you hopper? Yay. My steak was delicious. Mom, did you enjoy your steak? Oh, Dad's flying. Hey, Victoria. Why do you think the place that you walk through on the way into Longhorn, like the little lobby area, why does it smell like a combination of poop, carrots, and Polo Sport?
I think that people were trying to make the wait time go down by having a lot of flatulence and hoping to scare people off.
Well, where's the Polo Sport come from?
I got that from Brian.
What?
Yeah. Not you.
Huh? Well, what about the stewed carrots? So is that just a side effect? Oh, hi! Hey! Well, they agree about the carrots, apparently. We are back home, and I noticed that Mother picked up this pergola somewhere. Goodwill or something like that. TJ Maxx, maybe? I think for like $30. It's nice. I like a pergola. I've been hoping she'd get one to maybe put down there. Down there is like where the canal or like the water and like her little prayer garden and all that is. It's down that hill. She needs this inside the gate, I think, but I don't know what that means. But anyway, I'm gonna spend some time with the family and talk to you in the morning. It was a good day. Ooh. I was going to say something witty, but it's time to go to the bathroom. Talk to you in the morning. And good morning from sitting in the back of my truck. See, I got my Walking Dead boxes packed up with the bag and board. Those actually, they look good. We're about to go to church here in a bit, and then we will we have lunch, and I'll probably hang out for an hour or two before I start to head back home. I'm not sure. This will probably be a short day. I'll actually continue the video into tomorrow, into Monday, because I'm not sure how long this has been, but I think one more day will work. I have a few things coming in tomorrow we can look at, and maybe we'll do a little bit more work in the arcade. We'll see how it goes. So I wanted to welcome you to the morning. You can see it's nice and clean. No more pieces of wood and sawdust and all the stuff that was here when we used the car to move all that stuff from Home Depot. So again, appreciate the detail I got. But I gotta go get ready for church. Talk to you on the way to lunch. I just dropped Victoria and Mother off at church. Dad's already there. But on the way over, I saw a sign that Red Lobster has 2 lobster rolls for $3.99. I don't know what type of sickness you're going to get from eating that, but it's significant. 2 for $3.99 lobster? No. Diarrhea. After church, and we are at Red Robin. I just dropped them off in the front. I think I've said before, they like to go here after church on Sunday, get really good service from a server that they know, and we like it. So Red Robin, I think a lot of you know, or those of you that have been watching at least since I was doing Meet the Dubs and you got to hear about my dad, you know my dad is a minister, and his message today was really good on his birthday. Friday was his birthday, but in my comments below you can see where it says hear more from my dad if if you have any interest in that, I encourage you to go check it out because it was really encouraging for me today, and I think a good thing that others could hear. Anyway, we're gonna go have some burgers. Well, look what they have here. Impossible cheeseburger. You gonna get that, Victoria?
That's a no for me.
But you can make any burger an Impossible Burger patty for $3.50 more because it's steep. But it does come with bottomless steak fries.
That's true, but so does just the regular.
No one wants to try it. So we're gonna get the summer yum and having a blast. The Red Eye Rambler.
No.
Brown sugar, black pepper, coffee rubbed, cheese, candy, bacon, fried egg, Nashville hot sauce. Well, that's interesting. Where's that? Porky yaki?
You're gonna get a lettuce wrap?
Oh no, I don't think I want that.
Pork teriyaki.
Ground pork patty though, that's I'm not sure, but the Red Eye Rambler is a temptation. Campfire. That's the best sauce. I got candy, bacon, and egg. Ooh,
Looks like that's a
delicious. I don't think I've talked to you since we ate our hamburgers. Everybody enjoyed their hamburgers. We've been watching, what have we been watching? Montana Mamas?
Montana Mamas.
Montana Mountain Mamas. I've been to Montana. It's beautiful there. And I got to go home, though. So we have to say goodbye to Dad for his birthday. And Mom's almost napping. Victoria's almost napped. But we bought tickets to prizes. Game of Thrones concert and Wicked.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? And y'all are going to go get pizza?
You don't want to go with us?
I got to drive home. I got to talk to the good people on the way home. Or when I get home. So, time to go. Just like that, we're home. I see David's been here. Gotta go upstairs and see what he got done. He left me some prizes. Ooh, Thor. Thor #1 signed by Laura Martin, cover artist. Nice. Wildcats #2. Oh, Freak Force. Freak Force #1. Freak Force #2. Brigade 1 and 2. Some fun comics. I like that. And those Amazon boxes, I believe. That's the next trade of Walking Dead. And more command strips to hang things. Let's go see what's happening in the arcade, huh? Let's see where we are at. Oh, hooray! Look how wonderful. So this was the issue we were dealing with, was it was just barely too wide because of that hinge, and it made it where we really struggled to make it fit. So David came by, and Megan, I believe this morning, got it trimmed up, put in the lights and everything, and there we go. So I probably need to program those lights. Let me do that real quick. I think I've got it all programmed. Let's find out. Alexa, turn on the arcade lights. Lights. Alexa, turn the arcade lights blue. Blue. Alexa, turn on the arcade. Heard 3 pops. Let's see if we all come to life. How wonderful that would be. There's a loading. That's a good thing. Oh, lots of noises. Yes. Which one is on? Somebody must have been having a play. Oh, Centipede. Arcade 1 up, arcade 1 up, arcade 1 up. Look how wonderful! Everything works! Hooray! This is great. Well, I'm going to keep talking to you while we're in the blue. Alexa, make the arcade lights yellow. So I might do one more thing tonight, and that is I just have these little bit of books left. I can get them up here and do that part. And then we'll be fully into phase 2. Phase 2, which consists of deciding what we're going to do about shelves. Are we going to have shelves that sit to here? which could be quite a bit of space. And if we do that, what are we gonna put there? Statues, figures, don't know. Phase 2 is this wall, which is going to be the skateboards I've got signed, that type of stuff. It's gonna be fill up the cubbies with whatever figures and what have you I'm gonna put down there. And then it is custom build also, a very little slender shelf here for the NES Classic SNES. And we might put lights behind that TV. I think we probably will. And there may be lighting like these underneath the shelves here or something like that. But that's pretty good. Let me see if I can do the work on the wall I want to do, and then we'll go from there. There you go. I've got my 6 commissions up there. Happy with those that I have so far. And I plan to just keep getting them at least a full row. I at least want 1 full row of commissions, and then I'll see from there. But I like that very much. I can see them and I can enjoy them. Now I just got to figure out where to put these slabs, and phase 1 will be complete. There you go. You see, clean coffee table. So I've got, these are my mega keys for Walking Dead. So I've got 1 through 6, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is signed by John Bernthal, who played Shane. That's the death of Shane in that issue. And then 19 and 27, first appearance of Michonne, first appearance of the Governor. Those are the 8 favorite keys I have. I might get 52 or 3, first appearance of Abraham, and the true 100, first appearance of Negan. And maybe some I put up there at some point. I have the second print of the first appearance of Negan there, but I need to get the first print slabbed. And so they're right here where you can just walk up to them, read about them, whatever you want to do, because those are the big ones. Commissions, that gives me 2 full rows to fill that up over time. It gives me some kind of random space to hang other stuff that I may want to. This will be a shelf Nintendo. So I like it there. That's where I can sit and see them all the time. And if you look around, this is the end of phase 1 with this arcade. Completely into phase 1. So like I said, we've got shelves. We got to put stuff on the shelves. We got to put stuff under the shelves. Shelf, and then back wall. And that's phase 2. So I am really very happy with this. And I think you probably like it too, huh? But that's going to end today's part of the video. I'll pick it back up tomorrow. We'll give you one more day. I have no idea how far along in this video I am. But I do have some more things coming tomorrow. I wanted to be able to finish this tonight, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to. I may have to do it tomorrow. I want to dig through those Thor comics and show you all those. I got bags and boards. I got to deal with that. Maybe not a long clip after the break, but I'll give you a little bit. Hope you're enjoying the video. I am super happy with the way this is going. I'm actually going to hang out in here tonight. Talk to you in the morning. Good morning from the arcade. Just briefly, because I got to go to work, get ready for work. But I wanted to say hello and welcome you to the morning. I'm going to show you a little bit about some of these comics I picked up over the weekend on eBay, Thor, and some of the stuff I picked up while I was on my trip, and a few other things that may come. I'm not sure if this will be the final day. I think it will. I'm going to try to look at how much footage I have and see where I'm at in the video. But I just wanted to show you here. In the morning light with no lights on, no glare or anything, you can see everything nice and good. So it looks great. I'm pleased with it. Let's get the day going. Oh, Poppy Tarts and coffee. Breakfast of champions right there. I wanted to show you almost all of my Walking Dead stuff is now in the arcade, but I got these Walking Dead Pooh magazines that I need to put up there that David gave me for my birthday last year. Andrew got me this Negan that I need to put up there. I think I'm going to put the katana that Victoria got me up there. I got this Walking Dead magazine signed by Robert Kirkman at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, and Rabbit Hammer made me that. And probably the Lucille. So I may try to get all that up there today so that all of my Walking Dead stuff is in there. Maybe even Michonne riding the camel, or just Michonne. It is lunch break. I moved this stuff real quick that I told you I wanted to move. I put Rabbit Hammers, Ezekiel, and my signed Kirkman from NYCC there. So you can see it there. Got my Michonne ornament hanging there. Put these Walking Dead poos here because I think there are more of those I could continue to get. So maybe I can fill that in. And then the Negan painting. We've got Lucille now where you can see it. And Michonne's katana. So that kind of finishes out that wall nicely, I think. So that is all my Walking Dead stuff except for my original page, which will certainly be somewhere on this wall along with the other things. So I am continue to be happy. Oh, hey! And the friendly mailman at lunchtime brought a couple packages. Let's see what's inside. Here's what was in the package. This is a big one of those Thor lots I told you about. I bought off eBay. All that came together for $35. I think it's like 70 comics, maybe 80. This is the first appearance of Lady Deadpool. Got that for myself. First full appearance of Gambit. I got that for David as a prize. I already have a graded one. That's a prize for David. And then all that's off eBay. This is off of Facebook comic auctions, which I heavily recommend if you're into comics. I bought these at an average of like $11.99 a slab, and then all the shipping was like $30 to get them all here. So it was like $15 total. This is most of the All Out War run, slabbed in 9/8. The two that they didn't have was 121 and 123, and I have those coming before the end of the week from eBay. And then somewhere in the arcade, I'm going to put the whole All Out War slabs. It may just go on the wall of Walking Dead slabs. It may be separate because it's its own thing, 12 issues. And it's actually 13 issues because I also picked up one of the variants, the midnight release of All Out War variant. These are all 9/8. These two have the certificate of authenticity, which I don't know what that's for, from Dynamic Forces. I mean, you don't need a COA with a CGC, I don't think, and it's sealed. So I got to look up why I need that, because I don't like to keep them in their little Mylar. I know some people would fuss at me at that. I don't care. It's my stuff. I'm going to display it how I want. I like to just have it out where you can walk up, see it, and it's not the glare from the plastic bag. So I'm very happy with all that stuff. And I've got the big pile of Thor stuff over there that I'll try to go through later. But I'm going to eat a quick sandwich and get back to work. I was coming downstairs from whatever I did upstairs. And I was looking at this. And I thought about my wall of comics of Walking Dead slabs. And I thought to myself, why don't I make this a true wall of slabs instead of the way I have it now, which will require a lot of rearranging, probably filling in some holes later, but I don't think I'm going to do it all in this video, but maybe we can get a canvas. Well, the wall's empty. In fact, everywhere I had slabs is now empty. Bathroom. Up here, gonna fix those holes. And then all along that wall there were comics. I've moved that Lord of the Rings artwork there. And then up on these ledges, I've just moved other things. You see the Porg Army, just different things, kind of tidied it up, uncluttered it some. You can see there's still some holes I gotta fix. You know, tidied it up. This wall I got all my camels, except for these that wouldn't fit. And I like it. And you can see I've got a whole bunch of slabs. It looks like I can put 12 almost completely perfectly. Just tiny bit of space across each row. And, you know, I don't know, at least 10, 12 rows at least before I get to that window. So I can certainly make the wall of slabs, and I got a bunch of slabs to figure out. But I think I'll save that for next time. It is after work, whatever time it is. I've been listening to a training as I've been taking that stuff down into the work day. Well, actually, I still have a few minutes left. I got to take my test from the training I was listening to while I was walking around and taking this stuff down. Finish the work day, but I think that'll be it for this episode of Dub Life. Hope you enjoyed it. We should be around an hour and a half or hour 20, somewhere in there. All of this, that'll be in the next episode. I don't know if I'll actually do it in the next episode or if I'll splice in some clips or what, but you'll see it. This next episode, I'm not sure what we're going to do. 2 episodes from now, episode up next is Dragon Con. We have several options that we're considering for this week, and I don't know what we're going to end up doing. So we've talked about going to Bubba Fest in Knoxville, but it's really inconvenient for us to go to that. There's just a number of things this weekend that make that a challenge. We'd have to do it as a day trip, and that's 8 or 9 hours, 10 hours potentially driving in one day to do a day trip. So it's a very long day. So I don't know if that's what we're going to do or not, but guess we'll see. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you next time. Squeeze it.